boy Dr. No on WPD TV, We Pyramid Dons TV. So a salient or a central feature in the media at the moment is knife and gun crime, with particular emphasis on black knife and gun crime violence, which is becoming endemic to British inner cities, but particularly London. So we're going to have a look at this phenomenon over a series of posts from an African or an Afrocentric perspective, which is what we do here on WPD TV. So there has been a plethora or a vast array of commentary on the issue of knife and gun crime violence. This commentary has come from celebrities, TV personalities, senior politicians including the Mayor of London, the general public and far-right commentators. Exclusionary tactics coming from these commentators includes the boycotting of violent lyrics inherent in drill music and UK rap, an increase in police numbers, an increase in stop and search, an increase in the punitive prison sentences handed out. Tactics of inclusion include an increase in recreational activities and role model programs. So none of the tactics mentioned by these commentators for me is central to the issue of black on black knife and gun crime violence. So in this first episode in the knife and gun crime series, I will be looking at the road slang term going on with things and how that is central to this issue. So going on with things, the road slang vernacular or slang term, is really representative in the black psyche of really having your meaning, of giving yourself meaning, of having status, of making sense of what's going on in your brain, of making sense of your consciousness in this world where black culture and black people are excluded. So going on with things is really trying to make sense of yourself in this world of exclusion. It is giving yourself meaning. It is making sense of your life. It is having some form of happiness, of gaining the things that you see others having, the material possessions of others that you might not have, the status that other people enjoy, even the people in the media that you see who are shining or doing well, you know, you wanting to aspire to where you see people who are on top of the world in the media, and actually trying to aspire to actually get to that level, to have status, to be seen as a human. That is to have humanity. That is the brand of humanity that is celebrated by a Eurocentric society. So going on with things is really having status. It is having meaning. It is not only material gain, but it is also culturally making sense of the sensibilities in your brain, what's going on there. Because road culture isn't just about having money or having material things. It's also about, in a more disjointed and fragmented way, learning about your history, of having fragments of the Jamaican culture coming in, of learning from American history about slavery, you know, which is why media from America get such traction, you know, the TV series such as Roots, because you're learning about your culture from the diaspora, from the African diaspora, which includes America, which includes Jamaica, which is where the majority of black people who are from the UK come from, Caribbean background. So the road culture is really educating black kids as well, because they're not being educated in school. They're not having the curriculum in school to educate them or orientate their brains around the natural consciousness that they have as black children, a natural way that they see the world. Because at every turn within the exclusionary society, the natural sensibilities of black children, the natural way that black children see the world, the natural sensibilities that they have in their brain is excluded, or they are scolded for it, because it is seen as alien, it is seen as an uncivilized way to present yourself or to articulate yourself or to express yourself. So road is a youth subculture where black children can really become acquainted with their black history, with black ways of knowing and being within the universe. That is, they are able to explore their consciousness without being scolded or excluded or really being the center of humiliation. And so road serves a central situation, but the going on with things is key, because going on with things, again, as I've just said, is having status, is really aligning yourself with trying to be part of the society that is celebrated, trying to be seen as a human from a Eurocentric or a white supremacist point of view. It is really the natural human feeling of wanting to be loved. That's all human beings really want to be done. They want to be loved. And going on with things give these kids love, because if they go on with violence or they go on with certain things which gives them status, they're loved by their fellow black brothers who are part of that culture. So they get love there, they get the status, girls come to them within this black hyper-masculine situation. And if they are able to, through drug dealing or through whatever they're doing, to attain the Western trophies of wealth, then they're going to get love from outside. They're going to get love from white society, because they're going to see them in the brands that exist there. They're going to see them in all of the, within the Western trophies that are there. And they're going to get love because their natural black selves are excluded from society. The African-centered, or the African essence of themselves, the African souls that these black children have, is excluded. It is excluded within Western society. It is not included. They can't naturally be themselves and have status. That is not gonna fly within Western society, because Africanness, the oneness of African culture, that harmony, that unity, everything that comes with it is excluded, is not part of Western society. And really a radical form of individualism and selfishness and, individual materialist gain in order to get to the status is really the order of the day. So going on with things is, as it is known on the road, is really a pursuit for love, peace, and happiness. So in this post, I've been exploring the road term going on with things and really what that means on a deep human level. So what I want to do in the next post is really look at the origin, the historical origins of where the urge for black youth in this society, British society, to go on with things comes from. I want to look at where that urge comes from. Where does that begin historically? Where does that urge to go on with things comes from historically? And that's what I'm going to be exploring in the next post. So as always, if you do like this post, please subscribe to the channel.